Right there, the plot to, like, every anime and video game ever.
Invasion successful.
Even get exactly. Like, hi Shinji, how's it going? It's like you're 19 years old and all, or it's like you're a teenager. I don't know why I said 19. I can't remember how old he is, but I think he's below 18. I think he's like 15 or 16. It's like your dad's this big military crazy guy, and you don't really like him, but now you have to go live with him. Have fun at school. Oh, what we forgot to tell you is we've done like crazy experiments on you, and go have fun saving the world fighting in these giant alien robots.
It's the invisible. A
It's like,
Federation
what do you mean? I don't want to do that. Well, I guess that's unfortunate, because if you don't do that, the world is just going to be destroyed. Why would you put that on me? Oh, nothing we can do about it. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Oh, you're just like the only person capable of doing it on this planet.
by two quantum
I
torpedoes.
really find that hard to believe. There's like billions upon billions of people. What do you mean I'm the only one? I can guarantee if you searched long and hard enough, you could find somebody that could do this instead of me that's probably an adult.
Quantum torpedoes.
Nah, you're here. Just fucking do it, kid. Just remember, if you don't do it, everyone dies. So that's a little much to put on my brain.
Only in advanced.
I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of mental problems. Don't worry, your dad's like a rich military guy. He'll probably put you in some really good therapy. Oh no, I'm not putting that fucking kid through therapy. I don't know what you're talking about. He can just deal with that shit. What? What do you mean, sir? That seems pretty cruel to do to your own child. Whatever.
Maria.
Right?
What? What is it?
But it's just like a lot of these things where it's just like, yeah, you know, you're a kid, but whatever. Well, like childhood trauma.
Oh man, what a time to be having a childhood flashback.
You know, like fucking, like there's not really any anime out there that involves some kind of person that's like under the age of 20 that hasn't gone through some ridiculous amount of trauma
Set a course to evade.
as a child.
Don't worry about the other weapons. Warp us out of here the instant we evade their shot.
Like they can't just give somebody like, you know, we're just gonna leave it alone. We're gonna make sure this kid is perfectly safe. He's not gonna go through anything traumatizing. We're just gonna have a normal protagonist, right? Like don't even fucking worry about it. And it's like, what? What do you mean? We can't do that.
Evasive actions impossible on backup engines.
Hitting the warp engines, what? Child life in anime is always mind altering, and not always for the good. I don't know how some of these like kids in anime just don't go full on like psychotic. Like a lot of the things that happen to these kids, it's like I don't care how you were brought up. It's like these things happening to you. You'd like I like if it was anybody in this reality of existence, they'd just be like, you want to know what? Fuck everyone.
Give up.
It's just like the movie, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie, I think it's called Brightborn. And it's basically like
You must survive.
another like Superman knockoff, but it's like the opposite aspect of it, where like he's got these loving parents. His family is very loving, same as Superman's. But you know, he's just like he's one of these people where like he got bullied and stuff, and he just decided, you want to know what? Fuck you. Fuck everyone else. I'm stronger than you guys, so I'm just gonna take over the planet.
Mirage,
Like,
fire the
it's just like,
torpedoes.
what? It's like the amount of superheroes that I feel like that's exactly like anybody with like superpowers. I feel like that's exactly what would fucking happen. There are so many people that you look at, and it's just like, if that person had superpowers, everyone would be doomed. And like, especially with like depending on like what superpower they had, it could go from like just like minimalistically like inconveniencing people, like with the most random superpower, to like complete like world domination. Yeah, you shake your fist at me. I'll dominate you. She gave me the lovey-dovey eyes, everyone.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely recommend checking out Brightburn. Like, it's very, very, like,
Enemy ship.
cool the way they go about it. And, like, especially where he's, like... I'd say he's probably, like, in middle school. And, like, just, like, the kind of thoughts that go through some people's heads, like, as kids when, like, they get bullied by people. Like,
Did you do this?
he's in gym class, and they're doing, like, these trust falls. And one of the... Oh, shit, Cliff. It is Cliff. I'm about to be blinded in a second, everybody. Ignore my extremely pale skin. I'm sorry, I'm a ginger. It's just how I was born.
Well, at least I put it on a warm setting, so at least it gives you a little bit. Wait a minute.
Vampire.
I began to
But there's a girl in the class that accuses him of being a pervert. And then the gym teacher's like, you can't be saying stuff like that. Now do the trust fall. And when he goes to fall backwards, she moves out of the way and he hits his head off the ground. So the gym teacher looks at her and is like, help him up right now. And she's like, no, he's a pervert, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, well, if you don't help him up, you're getting a 0 in the class. Star Ocean, correct. Star Ocean 3, till the end of time. Even though it doesn't really take till the end of time or hit the end of time. But that's besides the point. But, so when she goes to help him up, he's already realized he has, like, flight. I can't remember if at that point he realizes he's got heat vision, but he also knows he has super strength. So when she goes to help him up, and he starts to look at her and starts to get mad, he just fucking crushes her hand. Like, completely shatters it. And it's just like, yep, I could see that happening with any fucking, toddler to, like, high schooler if they ever got picked on and found out they had, like, fucking super strength. And, like, you just sit there, it's like, that would 100% happen. If you've got some, like, middle schooler who's got super strength or, like, any kind of superpower, and they've got a chance to get back at their bully, like, 9 times out of 10, they haven't trained enough to learn how to, everybody's coming in, holy fuck, Star Ocean. But, like, if they had, like, those kind of powers, and it got to the point where it's like, I can finally hurt, like, my bully, like, it's finally my turn to be, high up on the totem pole, they're gonna fucking do it. 9 times out of 10, they're gonna fucking do it.
To rescue your father. To ask him directly.
I'm actually doing all of the Star Ocean series, Cubine.
I'm not asking you to believe me.
I've already done 1 and 2.
I wanted you to know.
All the VODs for those are actually up on my YouTube if you're interested. This one I started fairly recently, and then I'm going through the rest of them. I think the only one I'm not doing, I gotta check my YouTube right now, is I think the newest one that came out, because I think I already did that on stream. I'm also doing all of the Final Fantasy series on alternate days. Thank you for sharing the live. Much appreciated. And we're back. A dinosaur tale. I totally didn't bother paying attention to where I'm supposed to go. The game is Star Ocean Till the End of Time. One in a lovely series of the Star Ocean games. 2 being the best, in my opinion. But, yeah, I'm doing the Final Fantasy series on alternate days. So, right now we're on Final Fantasy 13, which I will be back on again tomorrow. We actually just started 13 yesterday. I'm trying to think of where we're at. I think I have to go to the castle. This is the crazy part about, like, trying to read 2 chats at the same time, because I'm also live on Twitch as well as TikTok. So it's like jumping back and forth between, like, my 2 chats over here and then the game while they're going through, like, different dialogues, and then it's like, oh shit, I missed something. the best. This is, 2 definitely best. This one is a nice entry. Yeah, I would agree to that. This is definitely like a good entry-level one to start with, because I find 2... 1 wasn't too bad. I'd say you could probably do like an entry with 1 as well, but like I find 2 has a lot of substance. 2 has like quite a lot of substance to it. I went to the right place. I'm surprised I got that in one go. Usually I'm running around for like 3 or 4 minutes. But but yeah, I think I've already done the newest Star Ocean, so that one won't be. I won't end up doing that one after I get to that point. Same with after I finish either the Star Ocean series. Garrett, we're playing Star Ocean till the end of time. When I either finish the Star Ocean series or the Final Fantasy series, which I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Final Fantasy series, then we're going to be doing all of the Tales games. And I think Arise was the last one. I did Arise on stream already, so that one we won't be doing in that series as well, just because I've already got the clips up for it.
He said that he wouldn't cooperate unless we accepted that single condition.
As I die a little bit inside and outside.
Let us go to Mosin.
Your Majesty?
I need 14-hour workdays are definitely not fun. I've done a lot of those.
Now, however, is no time to be worried about such.
My longest work day, Star Ocean till the end of time.
We shall travel to Mosin.
I've definitely done some ridiculous working hours years and years ago, which I will never repeat again.
Everything begins with trust. I trust him.
Used to do full-time, two full-time management jobs in the food service industry. I used to be awake for 5 days straight,
Nothing in
every week for 9 months.
I guess that means
It was not a fun time.
very well.
I was drinking 8 to 10 energy drinks a day.
Your Majesty.
I'm not sure how I didn't die, because
Then we are
my heart probably should have exploded.
Your Majesty.
As people see me drinking this energy drink.
Vassal,
Yes.
give you full cooperation to lay
But I've definitely cut my caffeine consumption by like 98%. Literally, this one can is all the caffeine I will have in a day.
Take Her Majesty.
But I'm also very, very active now, too, so I guess that might offset things. Except for the fact that my sleep schedule is beyond fucked. And broken. And I did it again, everybody. I forgot where the fuck we were going. Let's talk to these guys. Tell me where to go. Keep Your Majesty safe. Safety is important. Is, Ancient ruins of I think I was already there already. Hello, Mirage. I think I actually know where I'm going. I'm glad they actually gave me, like, a hint. A lot of the times I'll get it and be like, where am I going? Let's talk to everyone. And they're like, random facts that I don't need to know. You could have said, like, a place or something. The saying a place would have definitely helped me figure out what the fuck is going on. But no. Let me see, where am I? Oh, I should probably go to this inn down here. I feel like when you've gone through long cutscenes like that, they should, you know, heal you? I feel like you've probably, like, we were in the castle, I feel like we've probably rested at some point. Like, that's just me. Or, oh, I should go back and get fucking healing items. I haven't bought any healing items in, like, the last 2 days of streaming. Which is why I fucking ran out. Well, is this gonna be the right shop? I don't think so. This looks like a weapon shop to me. Or armor. I think that person just said armor. Cloak? We'll get a cloak, I guess. He's only got 3. Replica gun. How can I buy a gun that gives you less stats? That doesn't make any sense to me. So it's like, I just started with you. Let's go to this shop. This shop has worse weapons for you. What? I guess it's probably... No, maybe for crafting? Yeah, probably for crafting. Also, if anybody here is also on Twitch, if you got Prime linked to your Twitch account, feel free to subscribe. Subscribing is always great. Helps me buy new games. When did you get all this shit? Because I put anything I make from stream gets put 100% back into the stream, whether it be upgrades for equipment or games for stream. User will become an invincible hero. I wonder how long that lasts. Thick potion. Thick potion. I don't know if I would ever want to drink a thick potion. That just sounds like a terrible, terrible time. And now I gotta block somebody on fucking possible ban evader monitoring. Oh, look, characteristics. Go to this site and buy viewers. Yeah, maybe it was if I was a fucking loser. But unfortunately, I'm not. Have a good day. Banned. No, this is a very old... new to Star Ocean? No. I've beaten every Star Ocean that exists so far. I just haven't played these ones in a while, so I forget some of the things. Because some of them are so very different to each other. I haven't played Till the End of Time in like a good number of years. Nope, I have, you can get, I think, every single Star Ocean on the PlayStation Store. Never finished it? You're the second one to say that. It did, was it the, why am I trying to remember the fucking thing? Was it the minecarts that threw you off? Caught up crafting? That is a very based statement. I do that in every single game. Like, the crafting is the be-all, end-all of these games. If you can figure out the crafting well enough, it's the easiest thing ever to do to, like, just tank yourself out. No, I'm not crafting right now. We're on stream. Which is why anytime I do any kind of, like, whenever I play any of the RPGs and stuff, especially ones like this, if I end up going to, train or, like, do any kind of, like, mass crafting, I always do it off-stream. Because, like, when I'm playing these games and I'm playing them for people, I don't play them to do, like, the normal things I do, because, like, I'm doing them so people can get the story out of the games. Because, like, there's a lot of people that, you know, they like the stories and they like the look and stuff like that and getting into these games, but they're not as into, like, I guess, grinding so that, like, things aren't hard and whatnot. So, like, people will watch people play them, but they'll never pick them up. So I tend to try and stay on the storylines for them, and anytime I'm, like, mass grinding for levels and doing my ridiculous amounts of crafting so I get, like, redonkulous weapons, I'll do it, like, off-stream while I'm watching a show. You look weird, sir. You're not wrong. Yeah. Because the crafting in this game is definitely very different. Like, I do it occasionally just to see if I can get something. But yeah, the crafting in this game is very, very different to some of the other ones. It's not my... No, that was down this way. It's not my favorite crafting style. I really like the... Like, again, I'm going back to, like, hyping up 2 again. I really like the way the crafting style in 2 is. This one, I find, like, if you don't have the right characters, then it doesn't go very well. Star Ocean till the end of time, Clint. Like, because this one, the way this one works is, I wonder what I can actually craft right now. Do I have anything? Oh, I don't have smithing, so I'm going to add smithing in here right now. Smithery! So basically, the way... oh, I'm going to transfer some inventors. There they are. He's good at smithing. You're going to come with me here. There he is. Second story remake. All the friggin... the quality of life changes they made for the second story remake, absolutely beautiful. So the way the crafting in this game works is you need to find people with good talents in what you're trying to do. So this guy is specifically a smith. He can't do any other crafting. And then you look through, like, these are your player characters up top. As you go through the game, obviously you get, found the crafting fun in this game. Characters equal ingredients is a lot easier to figure out. You're not wrong. I found it easier in the other one, though, because it was in 2, because it was basically just luck. So your best bet in 2 was to just go, okay, I'm going to take this weapon and combine it with this really good ingredient. But before that, I'm going to go to this save point, save at the save point, and then literally just do that until you get the one that you want. Sometimes it's a little irritating. But all of your player characters have stats in every single bit of the crafting. Like, obviously, like this guy's, you can see which one he's really good in. Obviously, his best one is Smith. But there's also characters like this guy, who's literally just a person for crafting. So you can go around the world and find these characters, and that's the best way to get your crafting done. So you do that, you'll set up these lines. Let's see, he's 31, Smith, he's 27, 29, 25. So best ones to go with are these 3. So then you go down, whichever ones they can do, because since obviously the older fella at the end... yes, it is. Joseph Star Ocean till the end of time. Since he only has smithing, he can only do smithing. And then either you can do specified plans if... oh, I can actually make a cloak. I'm just going to do that right now. Just so I can copyright that patent. So you can go specific plans, so if you go, obviously, like, if you go into here, you can just go down, and whatever ones are highlighted, like that one there, and just do this. So as that time thing goes by, when they make a really good face, you can either stop it. Item was successful. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Let's do one of the original ones. So when you're doing the original ones, you can go by price. So you just do original, original. I'm just going to make this level 1. And the way it is with the original ones is as the time goes up, every time it hits the end, that's you trying to create it once. As you can see, their faces there was like a positive face, so that means they created it. The longer you let this go by, the more of the item it will make. But if you look at the quality line, see, that was a bad face, the quality line slowly goes down, so you start to make a worse quality product. So right there, that only cost me one full for every one of those that I did. Now, if we go to the other ones, the cost over there, every time that time bar fills up, that's how much money it takes out of your stash. So obviously, the more expensive the product, the better it is. 3,000. Let's see if we can get that. We'll go with this one. But at the same time, it's going to be harder to make. Of course, Cliff is fucking taking a nap. Thanks a lot, Cliff. Yeah, so right there, bad. But then you've seen the quality go down. And obviously, the harder it is to make, the bigger chunks out of the quality that's going to go. But since Cliff is asleep, we're going to back out of that because that was a waste of fucking $10,000. Come on now. Let's get something good in here. Save and reload. Hundreds of times. Yeah, I'm the same way, Dirk. I'm just going to stop that now because I'll end up... You almost got me caught in the crafting bug for a second there. We're going with the story. No sidetracking me. Because like, once you figure out how the crafting system works in each of these games, because they're all a little bit different. I'm gonna go patent that fucking item that I just made, hopefully. File pat. Oh, I can't. Straight manufacturing, exactly. But like, you can sit there for fucking hours and hours just crafting stuff, because like once you break the code to the crafting, it's very easy to overpower your characters early on. You can sort of control the randomness. Yeah. That's what I mean. It's always like, every time you craft in these games, it's always a luck thing. Like 100%. It's just, you know, I miss like Star Ocean 1 and 2 where you could upgrade the stats for the crafting on your character. Why am I running so slow? Areas for the music. Why are my characters running this slow? I don't fucking understand. It's the map item? But I never used the bunny. Because usually you have to use those. I think they're an in-game one, aren't they? Like, or not, an in-combat one. They're passive, eh? Plus 5% movement rate. Because that ups your movement rate, then I got a 1 in 60 skill. That's the one right fucking there. Thank you. Because I don't remember where I got that, but I just started moving slowly all of a sudden. I was like, what in the fuck is this? The other ones are great, though. They up my movement speed. A 1-to-1 scale, so it's a giant fucking bunny. Can you imagine that? Because those bunnies, well, I guess except for that one's really small. But I remember, like, Star Ocean 1 and 2, you ride around on a fucking giant bunny. And, like, those bunnies are fucking psychotic and huge. Oh, where are you at? There you are. What can I do for you? Only works... Oh, okay. I usually just get them to sell anyways. Armor, accessories, usable, food, other... 1-to-1s. Holy sweet fuck, I'll take that. 82,000. What's the 1 in 60? 36,000. Okay. And then these are obviously 9k a piece. That really jumped my fucking... my money. That'll help when I go into a crafting binge later. Exactly. A great amount to craft with, and then I'll find like a crafting thing that's like 15,000 a piece, and then burn through it in a matter of seconds.